Hey everyone, it's Reuben and
Michael
from Little Coin Shop. LittleCoinShop.com.au.
This is one of those rare occasions where Little Coin Shop actually got hold of the stock first and then said, we'll let you have some.
You can highlight these ones.
So I actually don't know really what's in here. I kind of know, but I don't really. But the other thing Reuben and I were just talking about, this is a great way to highlight how Little Coin Shop send out their packaging because I'm hoping they've done a good job of doing it on camera.
We just said to send down some products. We didn't actually tell them we were going to be poking holes in the packaging. So
let's see how well they package without them being aware of the fact that we were going to do it.
A little coin shop unboxing. You know, we have a look at all the packing control, the quality control and whatnot from mints and refineries around the world. Let's see how LCS do things.
Not bad, considering there's a kilo coin in here. That's actually pretty good. So, got some packaging around there to stop the movement.
Yep.
So we'll get rid of that. And then each of the parcels inside is individually packaged. I love this sort of stuff. This should be a review on LCS packaging, but it's actually very environmentally conscious because it's a brown recyclable paper instead of using a plastic bubble wrap. So I really love it. I wish we could use it for the BN stuff, but the weight of the BN stuff kind of precludes it to a degree.
And then the tissue paper underneath to stop that actually marking the packaging at all.
This is where I start hyperventilating. Oh dear.
Hey,
the Phantom.
The Phantom.
So, and this is the real Phantom, not this thing that gets around these days. So this is back to the comic book days. So anyone of my era is going to know the Phantom and the story behind it. So this is a series produced by the Perth Mint. Again, it's the collector bullion coin in card, so it does incur GST. But there's very few of these produced in Australia. So the whole mintage is 25,000 and there will be 1,000 of them that are placed into card and only available in card.
And a very cool card it is.
It is. You know, we used to have a copy of Phantom Comic 1.
Oh,
yeah.
I know that is often the super ultra rare, but I actually don't know if that's the case with Phantom. It is?
Very much so.
Okay.
Very much so. Don't have it anymore, but used to have that a long time ago.
There you go.
It would probably be worth enough for me to retire on now. So it just goes to show, don't sell your assets.
So is that BN purple there? I'm just looking at that. On to the next one.
Ah, love these things. So this is it's not really a series, but this is something Perth Mint does every year.
Not a series, but you know.
It's not. So they've done the dragon in the figure 8. This one is the, help me Reuben, the Ouroboros?
Ouroboros, I'm gonna butcher it as well, but Ouroboros, yeah.
So this one is actually the snake that is looped back onto itself. And they just look like the packaging, the scale. I sometimes criticise Perth Mint for their packaging. This isn't one of them. The look of the scale on the outside of this box.
I love the way it continues over to on the flap as well. Like it makes it now, like the way you're holding it there, it now looks like a much bigger box. But it's just obviously where the fold is. But no, they've done a brilliant job there.
The toning on it. This is incredibly snake-like. It's just, it's beautiful the way they've done it. And then you get inside to here. You got your certificate of authenticity.
Also, again, in a similar style.
Yep, give you a bit of a burst on it. So it'll give you some history, technical notes, and also a certificate number, which I'm not going to highlight. And then inside here you have the box. You can actually take it out of there. Comes in a magnetically sealed case. And then the coin itself is encapsulated inside. So absolutely stunning coin.
I've been looking forward to this one ever since I saw the computer images for it, and it looks a treat in real life too. And you want to flip that one over as well because it's always interesting for me to see the
other side,
the queen on some very oddly shaped coins sometimes.
Yeah. I got to tell you, Perth Mint, you're kicking goals with this one.
And the texturing there on the back as well, very, you know, that kind of the scaly skin. Very, very cool.
Yeah, no, they really nail this non-series. It's a beautiful coin.
How many do they have to do in a row before it just becomes a series?
I don't think it ever becomes a series because they don't say it's part of the, figure eight series.
Yeah.
But,
I suppose that's good for them because it means they can shut it down if they ever need to and just say, oh yeah,
yeah.
There's no expectation to reach a certain number. You better put it back properly. You've spent all this time going on about the packaging. It's probably best we could look after it.
It's actually the people over at Little Coin Shop I'm scared of. So there's that one, and then I know I've just made a big deal of both of those, but this one is actually the pièce de résistance, as they say. So we've actually had a few inquiries, even at Bullion Now. We've actually had some inquiries for this coin. So it's part of the Lunar Rabbit series.
It's also the first time we ever get to kind of see the design in the kilo, because the bullion version of this isn't released until later.
No.
I was actually going to ask this because I'm not used to having them send the box and the thing together.
They normally separate it, so I'm going to need a knife, which we've got here somewhere.
Again, just to keep everything safe during shipping. You don't want your coin breaking apart your box.
So we'll look at the packaging first.
Yep. Because that's it. The idea is that once you actually receive it, you put the coin in out of the cardboard box and into the much nicely better prepared cardboard box.
There we go. So again, you've got the reproduction of the scene. So if you buy multiples of the years, you'll actually be able to link them all together. We should do a video on that, Rubes.
Yes, absolutely.
Because we've got, what are we, 4 into the series now?
Yes. Mouse, ox, tiger, and rabbit.
Rabbit, yep. So we can actually now start to see the whole panorama coming together.
I think the only reason I haven't is I've got some of them in gold still, some of the silvers, but I think the design would still carry across between the different metals. So
absolutely, it would. So inside, you've got the cardboard box on the outer. On the inner, this has got the plastic protective.
I love that. That's going to have to become a fairly trademark saying. I think.
Well, that's the technical term for it. So again, you've got your certificate of authenticity.
Much bigger
with
one.
All the burst on it. And
1
then
kilo silver coin with gold privy mark. There it is.
And then in there, you would normally have a coin. Actually, we possibly.
There we go.
There we go. Good old magnets working against me. And then inside here, you have the coin.
These have been very popular with the previous years.
Yeah.
We've had a couple of them through store, and it's always one that catches people's eye. Even if not just for the visual look at the design for the year, it's always a good one to kind of see headlining this kind of size of coin.
It used to be that coloured coins weren't as popular. I'm going back 10 years ago. The coloured coin was also also ran sort of thing.
Yep.
The quality of production that the Perth Mint have got these two now, they are by far the front of the pack nowadays.
Yep. It's I think there's a couple of factors there. You've got obviously better technologies in regards to printing and things like that, but some of the designers learning just how to bring out some of the designs and colours is just
I haven't been over complimentary of the rabbit design on the silver coin for Perth Mint this year. It's okay, but it's not great.
Mm-hmm.
I love it in the coloured coin, particularly in the kilo size. It's a bigger planchet plate that they can play around and blow the design up with. So you get the detail, and then when they add that colour over the top, it just it looks real.
You can see the fur. You can see, you can make out details and kind of see where
just the toning in the colour of the fur in here, and the whole texture of it. It brings the animation to life, and it looks great. And then you add the Chinese character there for the year and the gold inlay on it. Absolutely do not buy this coin for its gold content. It is a tiniest sliver of gold, like you'd lose it in the refining process. You are not buying any gold content in here. You're buying almost an artwork, and it is stunning. Absolutely, you are going to, let's hit the argument right from the start. It's going to be far cheaper to buy a kilo bar of silver than it is to buy this coin. Have a look at the coin. You know, you are buying a piece of artwork. And for all those that say, I'm only buying for investments, this is not financial advice. These types of things are the things that hold their value and go up in value over time, as opposed to relying purely on spot price movement. Yes, if spot price goes up, these will go up. If spot goes down, these don't tend to go down, and if they do go down, they don't go down as much as the spot price does. Again, on the reverse, we're going to have that larger Queen Lizzie. On the back, Her Royal Highness. I shouldn't be derogatory. So you can see
it's
there.
It's a very almost matte looking finish on the back, on the back there.
Yeah. Coin is stunning.
Very, very cool.
And then
rested in its box.
When you seat it in here, it just like, imagine that sitting on your display shelf. Like it just looks, it looks great. It really does. So yeah, I know I'm a coin guy and all those sorts of arguments. Every single one of those arguments is valid, but you are talking about a different style. You are talking about a collector coin here. And the production quality that Perth Mint produces with it, it's right out there. It's really well done.
Honestly, some of it comes down to if we still have them in stock, obviously. But I'd actually say to people, you know, if you're on that little bit of skeptical, you know, come into the store and have a look at the coin, because that's it. You know, try my best to highlight some of the features of the coins, but some of these coins, as actually just looking at them in person, they look phenomenal.
Yeah. They do.
And particularly some of these more numismatic coins, you can kind of really see where that extra effort and design has gone into.
Particularly the larger coins, even the 2 ounce, help me here,
Ouroboros.
Even that, because it's a larger size, a larger planchet, the detail that they can fit in there, even though, I mean, the rabbit is the classic one where it's the same design, it's the same picture that's just blown up to a larger scale. But because it's larger scale, you don't lose the fineness of the hair in the smaller picture. You don't lose the grass in the background and the tree branches and things like that. And it just looks, I'll get off my hobby horse. We all know where I stand on this. I think that's it for now.
Yeah.
Unless Reuben's going to correct me.
No, I think that's it.
So go on the links below. You'll get some more close-ups and you'll see the advert and a bit of a write-up about it. If they're in your budget, absolutely grab them while you can. Head over to littlecoinshop.com.au and grab them.
See you next time.
So yeah.